Immediate effect. Stop media trial of Nnamdi Kanu. Senate warn courts. The federal government has been advised and warned to concentrate its efforts on proving the allegation against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra (IPOB), instead of adopting the media trial and propaganda approach to incite Nigerians and the international community against Igbo. Members of Igbo Community Leaders Network, ICON, and also the Senate has given the advice. In a 10-page communique they issued weekend after their meeting in Owerri and signed by the Southeast Regional Coordinator and Secretary, Survivor Nwachinemere and Chief Chukwubuikem Udokamma, respectively. The group was particularly inked by the allegation credited to the Attorney General of the Federation, Mr. Abubakar Malami's son, that IPOB killed Dr. Chike Akunyili and 175 security agents. Their words: "We note that he, Malami, is already prosecuting this matter in court, and we wonder why the media trial and conviction is being adopted by the Attorney General instead of concentrating on the legal trial and conviction. The federal government is aware that the unknown gunmen perpetrating these criminal atrocities in the southeast, killing prominent Igbo people and destroying police and INEC infrastructure, are the state-sponsored fifth columnists and headsmen. They are chanting and acting under the protection of the Nigerian security agencies. They are already at work in Anambra State, planning to frustrate the forthcoming governorship election so as to blame it on Nnamdi Kanu. The false allegations point to the fact that the federal government is merely attempting and struggling to manufacture evidence to portray Nnamdi Kanu, the IPOB, and by extension all Igbo as Boko people in order to have a justification to carry out an already planned military attack against Igbo. The group demanded that the federal government investigate, articulate, and publish the number of persons killed and villages sacked by the bandits, and herdsmen activities in various parts of Nigeria from 2015 to date, as well as the list of persons charged to court as a result of these criminal activities. You can see another group has just come up, aside from the Senate and other group that has been warning the federal government to have a new look on the issue of Nnamdi Kanu's trial. The federal government are only bent on false allegation. Focus on the reason why you brought him to court. You extradited him because you felt that he jumped bail. So why the media trial? Why? Why listening to side talks? As some concern, all those allegations they are levying on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu are allegations they hear from people. They get from people. It is not something that they investigated and got themselves. No wonder they liaised with the judge to give a long observation of the of Nnamdi Kanu's hearing. No wonder. So that they will have time. So they will have time to source more facts for themselves. Despite that, they look at, were they able to get anything? Were they able to get any facts? They did it. They were unable. So what are they fooling now? Who is fooling who? Who is fooling themselves? You understand? So my dear viewers in the house, you see, this is what everyone is talking about. That our federal government are not being fair to this trial. Well, no need to talk much because even they themselves they know that Nnamdi Kanu's trial is no longer a national trial, but is now a trial that has to do with a world trial. The whole world is observing Nnamdi Kanu's trial as we speak. The whole world is taking note of all that is happening. The whole world is observing. They are listening. They are carefully listening. Do you understand? So let us stop deceiving ourselves. See, let me tell you something, my dear viewers. Without being biased in any way, I am confident that Nnamdi Kanu is going to win this trial. And the federal government, they know themselves. They know. Look at even the so-called Northerners, over 70% are now throwing support for Nnamdi Kanu in this trial. Because why? Because they have seen the truth. The truth. They have seen that what all that the federal government have been saying are all lies. Are all lies. They've seen that the federal government have not been sincere. They extradited Nnamdi Kanu to Nigeria because they felt that he jumped bail. Okay, now the reason why they extradited him has not been looked into. Instead, they left it aside and start foreclosing on matters that doesn't concern them, on issues they are not even supposed to look into. You know why they abandoned it? They abandoned it because they have seen that they wouldn't have even focused on that. That's what they felt. You understand? Everybody now knows the truth. Even that same reason is what Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer is willing and ready to use to challenge the federal government. So they will present it and claim and challenge the court and give the court reasons why Nnamdi Kanu should be jailed for jumping bail. They are now feeling guilty of that very allegation. That is what I see. They are not feeling guilty. You see that? So they are just confused. Absolutely confused. And that is what is going to happen. So, my dear people in the house, Nnamdi Kanu is 100% okay and good to go. And good to go. Let's call a spade a spade. All these the federal government are saying blah blah blah. To me, they are all stories that touch. They are stories. Let me hear from you and to know what you have to say. Don't forget to leave your comments below the comment section. Click on the subscription buttons as well as the bell buttons to get updated each time we upload any new videos. Thank you.